Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So my name's Katie and today I'm going to be doing my December TBR. So I've got my little festive Christmas tree earrings in and yeah, I'm very excited for December. It's one of my favourite months. I don't know, I just love the kind of festive atmosphere and like the trees and the lights and just everything. It's all so good. So yeah, I've got a very ambitious December TBR here. I'm trying to like finish off various series, and also I have the Christmas holidays. Thank heaven. I definitely need it. But yeah, so I've got 2 weeks off to do nothing but read. Well, there'll be some like social Christmas activities, but lots of time to read, so very excited for that. So I've got some rather large books in here, so yeah, let's just get started. So the first thing is Royal Assassin and Assassin's Quest. So if you've been following my channel this year, you know I've been on a little Realm of the Elderlings journey, but you might not know that I have not read these 2 books, which is a bit silly because I've read all the other books in Realm of the Elderlings. So I know how it ends, but I don't really know how it starts. Now, I have read Assassin's Apprentice before, and I'm rereading Assassin's Apprentice at the moment, and it is downstairs, so I can't be bothered to go and get it. But hopefully I'll finish that before the start of December, because I'm a little bit early filming this. So yeah, so Royal Assassin and Assassin's Quest, and we're following Fitz, who is the bastard son of one of the princes, the Farseers, and they're like the ruling family. So Fitz is like a bastard Farseer, and he gets taken to the keep, and then he gets kind of thrust into like the world of politics of the Farseers, and he's sort of trained to be an assassin for them, like, because he's not like a prince, but he's like the bastard prince, so he does all the dirty work. So yeah, so I'm excited to see where the story goes in these 2 books. I sort of know a bit of what happens because of stuff that I've picked up on in the future books, but I'm quite excited to see it. And also I'm very excited for more like Katrican content because I think she's in this series a lot, and I love her. So yeah, that's exciting to read these 2, and yeah, I'm about a third of the way through Assassin's Apprentice. I'm still not the biggest fan, but I think I will really like these 2. I think it's just like Fitz hasn't developed a personality yet. None of the good side characters are in it. Like the Fool's barely in it. I think I like was skimming ahead, and I think Ketrican does come into it a bit later on. But like Chade is Chade, and then I don't really like Burrich that much, so it's not my favourite, but I want to reread it so we can establish I can read the whole Farseer trilogy. Yeah, okay. And then the next book, very excitingly, is an ARC sent to me by the lovely Orbit, who are one of my favourite publishers. And that is, I think what's the book called? The Justice of Kings. But the ARC cover is just like, it doesn't have the actual title on it. It's quite a cool cover, I think. And I did actually start reading this one because I was really excited to start it. And I'm only about 40 pages in. But I think what made me excited about this book was because I saw in a description somewhere that it's basically this justice guy who's like a judge, jury and executioner. It reminded me a bit of Sides from the Neil Shusterman series. But and he has his little clerk apprentice, they have clerk, I'm trying to clerk patients, the clerk apprentice who is like a young girl, and that dynamic, I love the like grumpy older mentor and the like crazy little mentee. So I'm excited to see that develop. So far the story is actually narrated by the I've just heard Maisie going downstairs. The story is actually narrated by the clerk. And she is like telling the story of this very imposing figure. He almost gives me like slight oh, what's his name? The guy in The Witcher, Henry Cavill. I can't remember his name. Is it Geralt? Yeah, I think so. So yeah, I think it'll be a really interesting discussion on kind of justice and morality and things. So I'm looking forward to that one. Okay, then next we have, okay, so this is actually a series I kind of want to start. So this is maybe a bit lower priority, but oh well. Actually, that Justice of Kings, that's not a series sequel, so that's also, but that's high priority because I'm excited. But I'm also excited for this one, but anyway, I'm just talking myself in circles. So this is Blood of an Exile. I actually have not really any clue what this one's about, so I think it's essentially someone who was kind of a important like figure in the world, and then he's sort of been almost exiled and he has to go and fight the dragons. Now he's been sent on an assassin mission to kill a foreign emperor and to, I guess, to get his life back. I don't know, but it sounds good, and I've heard really good things about the series actually. I think there's dragons as well. Oh yeah, of course there's dragons. He's slaying the dragons. There wouldn't be much good slaying them if they didn't exist. But yeah, so I'm excited for that one. Yeah, and it's not too long for high fantasy, so I'm looking forward to it. Okay, this is a big pile. So next we have Children of Ruin. So I want to try and finish this because I've read Children of Time and I really enjoyed it. And so I want to read the sequel. How long is it? Okay, it's about 550 pages. Oh, they're so big. I think the Robin Hood books are very big, so, and they're quite slow to read as well, so they might be a stretch. But anyway, so yeah, I'm excited for this one. The first one, we're kind of following these like sentient spiders. So essentially there's this planet and this kind of virus gets released onto it, which causes evolution to happen at kind of an exponential rate. So these spiders, it's meant to, I think it's meant to go to the monkeys, but the spiders accidentally get it. And then they become this like big society, and they're all sentient and have all these societal structures and things. And then meanwhile, like the humans are escaping a dying earth, and they're coming and they see this planet which they think might be habitable, but actually it's controlled by all these spiders. So it's quite interesting. I think Children of Ruin follows maybe another planet where there's like sentient octopuses. I don't know if that's right, I've just heard that, and I think that could be cool, and there could be some really cool ocean imagery, so I'm looking forward to this one. I'm just looking, I think I put a bit too much blush on. My cheeks look really red. I normally don't even bother with blush because my cheeks are already quite red anyway, but anyway. Okay, and then I want to read the Evercool Kingdom. So I've been meaning to read this one for like ages. Oh, there's a little sticker mark. Oh. Because it came out like last year and I really like this series, so I don't know why I haven't read it. I think it just got hidden away on my bookshelves, which isn't even really an excuse because it's right there next to Stormlight. But yeah, so I don't know what happened there. I just forgot about it, but I want to try and read it, and I think this is actually quite a good like December read. Love a bit of YA fantasy in December, so yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this one. I can't actually remember too much about it. I remember the following 4 characters in 2 different kind of relationships, which I really like, both romances. One's sapphic, one's just MF, but it was like so good. It's like that kind of, I don't know, it's quite kind of grumpy sunshine, but like more like genius himbo, and I just love that dynamic. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what happens in this one. I'll do the series finishes. So The Light of All That Falls. This is a big book, not the biggest book I've got on this TBR. Okay, so this is like 810 pages. I want to see how long actually the Robin Hood ones are, because the Robin Hood ones, they're deceptively long, I think. So Road Assassin 650 pages, and Assassin's Quest, oh, it's heavy, is, yeah, 840-ish pages. So that's big. This is big. The other one's massive, which I haven't shown yet, but it is, it's not quite Stormlight level, but it's big. So yeah, so this is the final book in the Lycanius trilogy. I read, what's it called, An Echo of Things to Come in November and enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to see how everything concludes. And yeah, it's a very kind of classic fantasy series, I would say, but it's got a lot of like good characters and interesting sort of historical magic. I don't think that's a good, so essentially the magic, not a lot's known about it because kind of the people who used to have magic of all, something's mysterious happened to them, and then the new characters are trying to discover the secrets and like what's happened, and there's this big like boundary thing which like keeps out all the evil creatures, but the boundary's kind of collapsing, so they're trying to re-energize it, I don't know, to try and stop all these like demon hordes from coming through. So yeah, I love the characters. There's like 4 main characters and they're all just such disaster teenagers, but I love them. So yeah, that's that one. Okay, and then we have The Veiled Throne, which you won't have seen my November wrap up yet, but I became obsessed with the Grace of Kings series. Oh, especially Wall of Storms. Oh, I just love it so much. So I had to buy myself The Veiled Throne, which is a stunning book, but I'm a little bit annoyed because it doesn't match the other two, but also that's okay. This book is so pretty, and it's huge. It's like 1,000 pages, I think. But actually they read so quickly, like, you just get so sucked into the world, and it's so good. It's like historical, but also a hint of magic and like interfering gods, and the characters just all so good. Oh, I love them so much. Ooh, look at this map. It's so pretty. It's in colour as well. So yeah, I'm very excited for this and to see what happens. I think this one is nothing like the plot of the first one, so I can't really talk about the plot. But I would highly recommend starting the first series. The first one in this series. The Grace of Kings is the first one. And yeah, I'm really excited for this one. And just, I think, so one of the characters, Thera, I think she's going to be like the main character of this one, which I just love her so much. So I'm really excited to see that. And I love Gia. She's like an absolutely unhinged MILF. So yeah. Oh, I'm just seeing the details on the cover. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it, if you can't tell. Okay, and then the final book I have on here is also maybe a bit of a stretch, but City of Lies by Sam Hawke. So I've heard really good things about this. I feel like it's that kind of chaotic gay fantasy energy, which I love. And the cover, I love the cover. And the cover for the sequel is also really pretty. So yeah, I'm not quite sure. I think it's a pair of siblings, and one of them, yeah, they're like trained to like in poisons, so they can like detect poisons, withstand poisons. There's definitely a word for that. Yeah, so, and they're following a sibling pair, and then the Chancellor of the city dies to an unknown poison, and then the siblings have to try and save the city. So it sounds like a lot of fun. And there's a Robin Hobb quote on the front, which makes me also excited. So yeah, that's that one. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this TBR. I will also probably be reading some audiobooks, but I don't know which ones yet. Well, I'm planning on rereading actually Gideon and Harrow, because I love them. And I don't know what else. So yeah, we'll see. I want to try and finish The Expanse. That's the thing, and The Expanse season 6, which is the final series, is coming out soon. But yeah, anyway, that's a tangent. So if you haven't watched The Expanse, then watch it, because it's the best TV show. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments a book you would like to read in December, or a book you're hoping to get for Christmas. I would love to know, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I hope you're all having a really great day, and I'll see you next time.